Oh my goodness me. I have obtained another ThinkPad. Oh man. This one, there's a special story for this one. All right. So, long story short, my new partner found a ThinkPad in the garbage area. And she sends me a text like, hey, there's a computer in the garbage. And I'm like, I want it. Sends me the pictures. See that's ThinkPad. I'm like, okay, I really, really want this. I have no idea if it works. So I'm going into this completely blind. Oh, it's gonna be so good. But let's open it up. So it is a ThinkPad T410i. So I already have a T410, but I have to say, this is my first impressions. Other than the pictures he sent me, haven't even opened this thing yet. It looks pretty good. This keyboard is like, there's no wear on it. It's nearly mint. The stickers are unfortunately gone. Why do people do this? Like, keep your stickers. A little bit of wear on the trackpad, but we're gonna use the trackpad like a true ThinkPad user. There's a couple little blemishes here and there, so obviously right here, can we just snap that back in? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's not clipping for some weird reason. Don't know much about the I variant of the T410. I think it is a little bit of a lower end variant. We got the big battery here, so that's pretty good. On the side here, we got, what the heck? There's a card in here for USB 3.0. All right, that's interesting. Optical drive, maybe we can get a good optical drive out of that. Let's see over here. Your standard ports you'd expect from back then. Not a long time ago. I wonder if there's a hard drive in here. But anyway, I don't even know if this thing turns on. So let's see if it does. See if we can get some light and some life. So we get our charger. We'll open it up and see if we get some light, because this is actually a pretty decent looking ThinkPad. We'll bring it to life and let's see how it is. Imagine if this thing just blows up. That would be a disaster. It's just like, yeah, battery is just shot and it blows up. Who knows? Imagine if I get electrocuted. So, see. I just plugged it in and nothing at all. No lights. Huh. Let's turn it on. Oh, we got life. We got life. Oh, yeah. All right, so this is a smaller charger, so I guess we need to get a bigger one. The connected AC adapter has a lower wattage than the recommended model which shipped with the system. This will increase the time to charge the battery, and system performance will be adjusted to match the available power. Okay, I'll be right back and I'll get a better charger. Oh yeah, so now we get the big charger. Yeah. Yeah, so that will go over well. But since this computer works, well, we need to kind of give it a facelift. Yeah. So let's clean this sexy ThinkPad up. All right. Gotta treat them nice. You know, you treat them with respect. Gotta clean them up. All right. A while back ago, I did a complete restoration on ThinkPad T410, and I really regret not making a video out of it. I did a lot to that poor ThinkPad, gave it a new lid and everything. So we got our Lysol wipe, and we're gonna make this thing look like it's brand new, because that lid is a little gross. So come up here, and yeah, look at that. Look, it looks like it's brand new now. Oh man, I can nearly see myself in this. Why would someone throw this out? You gotta wonder, like, all ThinkPads deserve homes. And that's one thing I don't understand about people, specifically, like, you know, rich people, like, oh, we're just gonna throw out a computer. It's like, no, don't throw it out. There's always somebody like me that wants to take them in. Yeah, don't you dare throw them to the side. I'll be there to retrieve it. All right, This looks very clean, but always, better be safe than sorry. So wipe all that. Again, I have no idea if there's a hard drive in here. We're gonna see, and then I gotta decide. If it's just a blank installation, I might keep it, but maybe we'll put a new operating system on here. And I kind of leaning either on Windows 10 or Windows XP, because these things do work with Windows XP, and that will be pretty interesting. Oh man. All right. So that's all nice and good looking now. We'll just get the sides really quick. Yeah. Hopefully this battery lasts a long time. Yeah, so other than this little blemish right here, this thing is pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll plug in our new big charger. Oh yeah. This ThinkPad, it doesn't like them small, and likes them big. And honestly, bigger is always better. All right. Turn it on and let's see what we get. What the heck? Well, now this thing doesn't want to turn on? Uh-oh. What's going on? What the heck? Come on. There we go. I was a little worried right there. I'm just like, did I just kill this thing? All right, there we go. There's a little bit of spots right here on the screen. It's Windows 10 or 8. Yeah, we'll just wipe that down really quick. And it doesn't boot. So obviously, do I hear a hard drive at all? I think I hear a hard drive. So you can kind of see why the original owner got rid of it, and why, I guess, what we'll call them, people who don't know how to use computers, IT illiterate people. They're just like, oh, Windows isn't booting. Throw it out. Get it out of here. A lot of computers reach that fate. So we're gonna, oh, okay, decided to go to sleep. But let's check out our, oh wait, what the? Got some anime on here. I don't know what this is. It's in Chinese. Okay. Is there a password? And there is a password. All right. So I could go through the huge effort of just, getting a USB and finding out and just changing the password that way. But honestly, I don't need to look at their files. I really, really don't. So we're gonna probably wipe this thing, unless if it's just password. It's a pin, 1, 2, 3, 4. But anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna even bother with that. We're gonna wipe this thing, put a new shiny OS on it, and it's gonna be pretty good. But let's restart this one more time, because I think it was asleep. So press enter, and we'll restart and see that boot time. Oh yeah. Why would someone throw this away? It looks perfectly fine. And it seems like someone is an anime fan. Oh man, I haven't been watching a lot of anime. I haven't watched any anime. I'm doing this video in May, I think 26. I haven't watched anime since September. It's been a long time. Just haven't had the time or the interest. But I've recently found a lot of anime that look good, put it on my watch list, but just haven't gotten around to it. All right, see if this thing boots up. And then we're gonna go into the BIOS and check the specs. This thing is See if it's gonna freeze up. I don't think it is. A little slow to boot. Not too slow. I don't even know if I need to get a SSD. This is fine enough. Oh yeah, but another ThinkPad to add to the collection. I haven't bought any ThinkPads in nearly 2 years now, and you can also tell the CMOS battery is still good because some of these CMOS batteries are starting to die on some of these. I guess you could kind of consider this an older computer. I mean, it's probably from 2010, I would assume. So about almost 15 years old. Hard to believe that the T410 is that old, but yeah, we'll press the ThinkVantage button and we'll check out our specs, see what we got here, because they took off the sticker. So it could be an i7. I doubt it with an i variant. It's probably going to be a first gen i5, most likely with probably 4 gigs of RAM. That's probably what we're going to get. But yeah, saving ThinkPads. So restart again. Press this. Come on. Come on. Go. All right, there we go. Pause. BIOS. And let's see these specs. Let's see if this thing is a beast. I just pressed F1, nothing happened. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, so first gen i5, so the same thing that's in my ThinkPad T410. 8 gigs of RAM though, and 2.26 gigahertz. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna get my ThinkPad T410 really quick and see which one is better. Okay, so now we got my ThinkPad T410. Oh my god, they're just like sisters. They're twin sisters, but one is going to be hotter than the other. Oh my god. Mine has this weird thing where the fingerprint reader light is always on. I don't know why, but we'll turn it on, press the ThinkVantage button, and look at my specs compared to this one. All right, so, okay, right away we can tell, okay, one is kind of better than the other. So more RAM in this one, a more powerful CPU, more up-to-date BIOS. Yeah, so this one's a beast. Pretty good. And I noticed that the screen is also a little bit brighter on this one. It seems like this one has like it's not as bright, but also looks like the nighttime mode. It has a bit of more of an orange tinge to it. But as you know, mine has Windows 11 on it. I think, I've shown this one off in the Haiku video. Actually, I think this still has the Haiku SSD or hard drive in it. Yeah, it does. Okay, we're not going to put Haiku on this one, but I've been told that, Haiku, their depots have been better, but yeah. What to do with you? So, turn you off. We're going to find a suitable OS for this thing. I'm really tempted to do Windows XP on it. I really, really am. That could be really good. We're going to take the hard drive or whatever it is. It could be an SSD. It doesn't boot that fast, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was an SSD. So I'll get my screwdriver and let's take a look. Man, don't you just love it when you get free computers and then like the battery? I wonder if the battery is still good. I mean, that could be also another reason why they threw out this computer. The battery might just be shot. I got a lot of T410 batteries, but I don't have many of these big ones. Let's see. We'll just cover up that product key so you can't get it. Can't be taking my product key, even though it's just on the motherboard. Anyway, unscrew this and see what we have inside. Okay. I guess I gotta open that up. Ah! Why does this cover not want to? Okay, there we go. And we got inside of here, it is a hard drive, so not that slow though. But so we got a Toshiba. It is a 1 terabyte drive. 1 terabyte. That's pretty good actually. Probably keep that in there actually. 1 terabyte, pretty good. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this laptop. I haven't even checked the resolution on it. So, do I want to put something like Windows XP on here? I mean, we'll try it. Ugh, we gotta decide because like if the resolution's really good, like better than this one, the resolution on these ones, unfortunately, is crap. Like honestly, 720p display on a laptop should be illegal. I'm assuming it's gonna be like that with this one as well. I'll do a little bit more research on the T410i. Maybe it's a better version because it's more powerful and the screen looks a little bit better. So do a little bit of research. Maybe I lucked out with this one, and yeah, well, I will determine what operating system I want to put on here. I do already have a Windows 10 USB, so I might just go along with the easy thing. I know Windows 10 is going to work perfectly fine, so probably going to go with that. So I checked the product key. It actually says Lenovo Singapore on it, which kind of makes sense that this laptop was in Chinese. If you don't know, there's a lot of Chinese speakers in Singapore, but there's also a lot of English speakers in Singapore as well. You know, pretty good stuff. The only really English-speaking country in Asia, unless you count my homeland of the Philippines. So, yeah, pretty good. All right, so I decided that it's probably best to go with Windows 10 just for the sake of just, just taking full advantage of this laptop. I do have my W520 running Windows 7. Oh, yeah. Don't judge me. Yes, I still use Windows 7 on a regular basis. This is the bedroom laptop. I mean, just look at that customization, though. I mean, look at that. It's Valkyria Chronicles. I love Valkyria Chronicles. Oh, yeah. My favorite game series. It's so good. And just the customization, it just looks really, really good. But yeah, they need to make a new Valkyria Chronicles. They really, really need to. But hey, we got our USB right here. So, gonna plug it in. We're gonna wipe the drive. Come on, get in there. All right. And I mean, we could do it off of the 3.0 port, but it'll be fine. I guess I just don't live in the modern age because I think this computer still has a regular hard drive in it too. And even saying just regular hard drive, oh, what am I doing? I didn't go to the boot menu. Even just saying regular hard drive, like I don't even think you can buy just a regular laptop hard drive at a store anymore. I think it's only SSDs and M.2s and stuff. I've never used an M.2 before. Never ever. So we'll bring you in and we're gonna just do our run-of-the-mill Windows installation. Hope it works. SanDisk USB 2.0. I am living in the past. Wait, what's the... Oh, I see. Man, I've never seen this before. Okay. Does the T410 I don't even think has UEFI, so we'll remake this USB. And yeah, I'll be back. Okay, I am now back, and I just realized, looking back at the footage, this one actually is weaker. My other one's 2.4 gigahertz, this one's 2.26. Barely a difference. And then again, you gotta keep in mind, if you're not a PC gamer, a first-gen i5 is still gonna be perfectly fine. I mean, I'm getting by with a W701DS with a first-gen i7, and it's still really, really good. I mean, the second-gen i7, all the i7s, really good. But anyway, we're going to take a look at our homeless ThinkPad that just found a home. Oh, she's going to be so happy. Anyway, Control-Delete, Think Advantage button, and we're going to slap a new version of Windows 10 on there. You know, Windows 10 is dying soon, but, you know, this is the better version of Windows 10, the IoT Enterprise. Oh, yeah. And I pressed the wrong key. Control-Delete. Think Advantage. Enter. F12. What the heck? Did I make the USB wrong? It takes so long to make these USBs because it's USB 2.0. All right, try that again. Think Advantage. Come on. Come on. What? Stuck key 1C. That's weird. Turn that off for a sec. Maybe there's a couple more issues than I didn't realize. I don't know. We'll see. I was spamming that quite a bit. So, do your thing. There we go. I don't know what was there. Wrong there. Boot from the USB. And now, sit back and relax, and Windows is going to do its thing. Now, I know a lot of you are probably interested in what I think of Windows 11. So at work, they're finally deciding to roll it out. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not. I was trying to transfer files from our old SharePoint to our new one. So, Office 365 stuff, or SharePoint 365. And now they ruined Windows Explorer. So what happened in the old SharePoint is that you could just take the URL and just open a file explorer, Windows 10, and all the other versions before. But now they ruined Windows Explorer to have online results. Oh my god, it's disgusting. So now you can't even open that. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. So then now in SharePoint, you gotta open up Edge, then open up the old SharePoint in IE mode. You gotta do all these extra steps, and it's like, my god. I've been pretty stubborn with these Windows operating systems over the years. It's taken me a long time just to even kind of like Windows 10. I mean, I adopted Windows 10 in 2022. 2022, that's a pretty long time. Anyway, yes. Install now. And we're going to do our favorite thing, disk part. Setup is starting up. Pretty good. We will do that later. You don't need to see that. All right, so we want to do IoT Enterprise because that's the good one. Next. I'm definitely reading all of this. Next. I'm pretty sure Microsoft did enhance this a little bit for Windows 11. I think they did. So as you can tell, it pains me to do this. It pains me to kill an OEM installation. Then again, this thing originally came with Windows 7, but it pains me to kill that original Lenovo goodness. But yeah, we'll do it. So Shift F10, my favorite disk part, list disk. Gotta make sure. What the heck? Why is there 3 in here? I guess it's just partitioned or something. I mean, my thing is disk 3, but select disk 0, clean. Select disk 1, clean. Select disk 2, clean. What? Oh, select disk 2 and clean. Clean it. Get it out of here. Exit, and now if we refresh this, we'll have just one thing here. Should. Huh. It detects 2 hard drives. Is this actually an optical drive? Is it? Oops. It's not an optical drive. It's blue. I have never seen that before. So there's 2 hard drives in here. I never knew it lit up like that. All right, that's a pleasant surprise. Oh man. Got a homeless ThinkPad right here, and I come up to give it a new home, give it a new life, I'm really hoping, there's 2 different displays with this ThinkPad. There's it's got 1200 by 800, which is what I have on mine. Not that good. And then there's a 1440 by 900. I'm really hoping it's that one. Because if it is, then this has some serious potential to be really good. Yes, just do your thing. And I'm not going to bore you with this. It's going to install pretty fast. Oh, actually, I don't know how fast this is going to be because it's USB 2.0 on a regular hard drive. It's like we're back in the year 2015 because we're using Windows 10. So I was going to say 2010, but it looks like it's going pretty fast already. Going to turn on that Think Light. Yeah, looking sexy, I have to say. So we kind of have a beefed up ThinkPad right here. And if I really, really wanted to be insane with this thing, I could upgrade that processor. I could. But there's really no need to. I think these things can take 16 gigs of RAM, but 8 is going to be enough. You really can't make it buy with 4 gigs of RAM anymore, unless you're using like Windows XP, I guess. But 8 is more than enough. This first gen i5 is going to be plenty. I'm curious to see how a first gen i3 would play out, but this thing, pretty damn good computer. I'm not going to go all out and order stickers or anything. It's one of the reasons I don't buy computers anymore is just because the dilemma of living in apartments and having to do online shopping, I hate it. I hate it. Having to deal with all these delivery services and then like dealing with FedEx and DHL and just all this other crap. It's such a headache, man. And also since I'm only here like 2 days a week, I just don't want to deal with it. So if I can find one in the wild or if someone can find one for me, then come on in. Yeah. So we'll meet you back at the interesting stuff. Oh, it's getting there. It finally copied over all the files. And oh, look who it is. It's Alicia. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the women in Valkyria Chronicles. So good. I will say, Valkyria Chronicles 4, Minerva, I was like, God damn. She should have ended up with Claude. Like, absolutely. If you haven't played Valkyria Chronicles, you gotta play it. It's, honestly, I think it's the best game of the PS3 generation and the PS4 generation. It's just that good. It really is. And I didn't like the main characters in Valkyria Chronicles 4. The side characters stole the show from me. They absolutely did. Like, Azusa was really good. I like Lily. Like, mm, 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 mm. But we're getting there. Oh, yeah. But Minerva, top tier. Like, not even a debate. Almost done. Windows 10. Yeah. But I haven't been playing that many games. I mean, I will get into like a 0 again. Oh yeah, here we go. Some good stuff right here. Pretty good. That Switch 2 though, not gonna get it. It's gonna come up pretty soon. But no need to get it. It costs way too much money, and I'm sorry guys, but I love old tech. I just do. And the Switch is just good enough for me. And as well, like, Nintendo also likes old tech, because you can tell when, like, over half the launch library is old games. Like, what are we talking about here? I gotta get all this stuff out because, I gotta catch up with you guys. You know what's going on. I haven't bought any new tech or anything. I've been considering buying a new monitor, but that's about it. My gaming computer, the power supply died. I haven't bothered to replace it. My Acer Aspire plays Dolphin pretty well, so I don't gotta worry about that. But yeah, like, the new consoles are just not very good. And in terms of new games, I'm sorry, there's just nothing good coming out. Like, the new Mario Kart, I don't know, it just, all the problems that I saw from 8 are still there. The coin is still an item. I'm probably gonna get screwed over out of first place. I mean, it's 80 American dollars. 80 American dollars for that. I can afford it, but my backlog is so big. There's no need to. I mean, like, look at all the games back there. Look at all. I got a 3DO. I can just play some Emit of a nice visual novel. That's what I've mostly been playing. Installation's going. But yeah, just chilling with you guys. I'm sorry for not uploading more videos. I just been not so much swamped, but swamped with other things. But like, you know, other hobbies I enjoy. But you know, do still love ThinkPads to death. I do. Adjust the angle. Oh, that's a good angle. It's getting a little dark in here, but the light is not very good right now. But yeah, this is way easier than installing OS 2. It just kind of, you know, we're kind of spoiled on just how easy we have it. We complain. And yeah, Windows 11, I think, is pretty justified in its complaints. But Windows 7, you really reached the pinnacle right there. If it wasn't for the web browsers, I'd be still using Windows 7. That's the only thing that I've been running into. It's just like Edge, it hasn't been finicky yet, but it's gonna get there. Give it like 2 or 3 more years, and it's gonna be like Windows Vista, where Windows Vista is just like, it looks nice, but there's no reason to use Windows Vista. All right, so here we are. Just a moment. So we don't know the true resolution yet. I want to know this resolution because I'm dying to know. Like, is it just gonna be the pleb resolution or the good one? If it's the good one, then I can find a lot of uses for this thing. Resolution is pretty important. I like doing, you know, drawing and just like multitasking. And with a good resolution, like as good as this laptop is, I would love to have one in 1080p. It's only in 720p. It makes a big difference, actually. But yeah. All right, it's going. It really is. See if I can get some more cool stuff to show you guys. Gonna turn on that light. Yeah, that's a lot better. Gotta eat din soon. It's about 7:30. All right. We'll come back when this actually does something a little bit more interesting rather than just saying just wait. Let's start with the region. Is this right? I don't live in America. I don't, but we're gonna say it anyway. Makes it just easier, you know. US keyboard, yes. And we're gonna add our second layout of, well, the middle scroll doesn't work yet. We gotta add Nihongo because of course we do. Where are you? Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. Next, Microsoft IME. Yes, okay. Got some more stuff to do. We really can't tell what the resolution is, but man, this is zoomed in like crazy. I've never seen the installation zoom in this much. Oh man. But I am excited to give this thing some life. We're almost there. Now we have some important setup to do, so it's gonna do its thing. Yeah. Magic. Don't turn it off. Dun 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 dun. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want to redo this all again. Oh yeah. The sexiness is getting there. It's getting there. Still setting things up. It's warming up in here. It really is. Ugh. Sign in with Microsoft. No. Domain join instead. Name. What are we going to name you? It's been a while since I've installed Windows. What should you be named? Man, all the good names I usually go through, I have picked. We go with something really basic. But I think, yeah, we're just going to go with something really basic. We're just going to go with Sumire. Yeah. Memorable password, we're not going to do that. Not for the video. If you know who Sumire is, then... Alright, so... Turn all this stuff off. I don't need it. I really don't. I have a feeling this resolution is going to be really low, just how zoomed in this is. Advertising. I hate advertising. Get it out of here. I don't know why. I always keep the inking and typing. I don't know. That's just one thing I've always done. I have a feeling it's going to be the low resolution version. I just have a feeling. But we're almost there. Oh, it is so glorious, though. Just a moment, it says. Hi. Hello. And it's going to be doing that thing. The same thing as Windows 8. Man, I really got to try to use that new version of Windows 11. But once they took away my taskbar labels, I'm just like, I'm not using it. Sucks. So I haven't even like played around with it. I'm still using 7, 8, and 10, just like swapping between all of them. Like, I only have one laptop that has Windows 11 on it, and I don't know. It's definitely not on one of my main computers. And it's done already. My God, this thing is zoomed in. You ever come across people's computers that they do like 125% zoom, and you're just, I'm just like, I just die inside when I see that. Hi, browse the web with the best performing browser on Windows. Do people still use Google Chrome? Do they? I don't know. All right, NVIDIA. I think my T410 has just Intel HD graphics. Did we get the good version? Did we? It's a serious question. Like, Edge is the same as, like, it's just all Chromium. Your flavor of Chromium. It doesn't matter if it's Brave, Edge, or Google Chrome. I don't know. Like, I use Microsoft Edge. I do. Because I don't really see any difference. It's just like your different flavor of Chromium. All right, so we're going to right click here. All right. Can we, like, why is that the default? I was about to say. Oh my God. Disgusting. No. It seems like that is our max resolution. God damn it. God damn it. Well, it would have been a miracle if, well, I mean, this NVIDIA thing, though. Maybe when we restart, we're going to get something better. But first, we need to get this garbage out of here. This taskbar is disgusting. Now I'm going to show you how to do the taskbar OS2 Kohai style the right way. So here's what you do, guys. Number one, get that task view button. Does anyone ever use that task view button? Useless. Get it out of here. The search, I never use that either. Get that out of here. Clean. Yes. Now we're going to go to taskbar settings. I got to activate Windows. Oh, for God's sake. All right. We're going to activate Windows, and then we're going to make this thing look better. But let's restart first. Get that NVIDIA out of the way. Maybe the resolution will go up just a little bit, but I highly, highly doubt it. I really do. It'd be a miracle if that happened. But we're going to have to live with 1280 and by 800. It's a 720p monitor or display. Because it's like that 16 by 10, which is extinct. Last one to have that, by the way. See the first boot? And it's going to take a while to find the drivers. The middle click button is always a big pain. Almost never finds that. We got 2 hard drives. So that's all nice and good. The second one is so small, I have a feeling it might be an SSD. I don't know if I want to harvest that and just move it over to the W520, since I use the W520 a lot more. I might do that. Or I might even just put it in the W71DS to have just the ultimate giga laptop. Then again, I have a terabyte drive in there. I'm not even close to using that all. Okay, so we have NVIDIA. All right. We got that middle click yet? No, we don't. Damn, no. So we're going to have to deal with this low resolution. 720p should be illegal. It should. But anyway. This thing's going to be downloading drivers like crazy, but I'm going to activate Windows, I'm going to customize it, and then we're going to end off this video because that's about it. Okay, so now Windows is activated, but this is so ugly. Ew. Ew, disgusting. So I got my external hard drive with all my ISOs and software on it. This thing is just a thing of beauty. I outdid myself with this external. It's so good, I'm jealous of myself. So obviously Windows updates are still going in the background. But first we gotta fix the taskbar. And now we'll end off this video. Make it a little bit interesting. Know how OS2 Kohai uses Windows. All right. Hide labels, never hide them. I always want to see them. All right. And then we got to use the small ones. Yes, 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 yes. And then we got to get rid of these. We got to get rid of the notification center. I can't stand that. So I think it's icons you type in here. System icons on and off. Yes. All right. Action center, turn that off. Get it out of here. Now it's sleek and clean. Oh, yes. All right. Perfect. Perfection right there. Now we're going to open up this because look at this. What is this? Disgusting is what it is. All right. So open up this. It's been a while since I've been into this drive, but I have a folder in here I think called Windows 8 stuff where I keep all the goodies. Is this one? Yes. Now I can't use Aero Glass, but I got old new Explorer because I honestly I can't stand this Explorer. I really, really despise it. It's one of the reasons I didn't use Windows 10 for the longest time. We're gonna paste that. All right. Old new Explorer. Also, we gotta move Edge over here. Always move it into the corner. Yes. Obviously, this stuff does work with Windows 11 as well. So command bar. Not sure all the ones I use. We'll just install it and see how it looks. And we got Windows 7 over here to compare it to. I guess I still have that love affair with Windows 7. I will never give it up. Apparently someone, there are efforts to install like the Windows 7 look on Windows 10 and 11. I would be interested in using them, but the problem is I tried Windows 10 with one of them, and it worked, but it was just kind of okay. And also some of these things just aren't very stable. All right. All right, that looks pretty good. Actually, I hate these pins on here. Must unpin. Actually, I didn't want to unpin desktop. Oh my god. I hate downloads folder. I always get rid of the downloads folder. Downloads folder, I go into the registry to get rid of the downloads folder. I hate the downloads folder that much. Okay, so we got that. All right, pretty good. Yeah. All right, I can deal with this. Why is this under this PC? Why is documents there? Like, what? Whatever. I'll play around with that more a little bit later, but maybe we gotta do both of them. And also, I do like the up arrow though, so don't hide that. Yeah. Look what I have to go through just to use this. Even though some people have been used to this since Windows 8. All right, open up that up again. Got our libraries. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah. And that is how you make Windows 10 kind of sexy. Kind of. It's kind of a stretch to call it that. We got to personalize it, obviously. Don't got a middle click yet. Got to do those drivers. Transparency effects on. Just pick a color. I don't know why it's freezing up there. Pick a color. Why would anyone want white title bars? Why? So stupid. All right, we got something going now. And also, I don't mind the full start screen, but I haven't installed Office yet, so. But yeah, there you have it. Looking pretty good. We'll get all the drivers on here, and then we'll do one final recap to give this ThinkPad some former glory. It went from being thrown out into the trash to being sexy. You know? Pretty good. And now it is complete. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, for a free ThinkPad out of the trash, can't really argue with that. We got some good specs. We got some good everything. I managed to clip this back into place, so it's looking nice and good. Oh yeah, a little bit of play on here, but no big deal. Oh yes. And by the way, in terms of Windows Explorer, I'll show you my actual settings for this. These are the optimal settings to make your Windows 10 installation look sexy. Because if we look at this, yes, we got the details at the bottom where they should be. As well, in terms of average use, this thing is pretty good. If we go just to watch a YouTube video, it will be just fine. So for example, if we just go to, loads all right. Look at one of my videos. Why not? Yep, load this up and should be just fine. You can watch YouTube. You can do your office work. We got that Microsoft Office up in this bitch. Oh, yes. Looking so good. All right. So as you see, it's your average Windows 10 installation. I mean, it works pretty well. Breathing some life into this laptop. Oh, man. But we have another issue. This computer over here, and not so much the computer, but the installation on it. It has Windows 11 on it, and it shit the bed. Like, really, really bad. I took a whole, like, hour-long footage of me trying to fix this thing up, and it was so boring, so I'm not gonna subject you guys to that. But long story short, I wanted to just transfer some drivers from this computer onto this one. And I thought, like, okay, it's only gonna take a minute, but no, the installation is dead. And I mean, it is dead. Nothing would work. The repair tools didn't work. Even SFC scan now didn't work. And when that doesn't work, you know it's dead. So I'm gonna have to try and put 24H2 back on this thing. I might even wait for 25H2. And then that will be a video for another day. Oh, Windows 11. What to say about you? But yeah, we got a sexy ThinkPad here. Trash picked ThinkPad. Man, I can't believe someone would do such a thing. I am aware I'm a bit rusty when it comes to computer stuff, but hey, I can still cook up these videos pretty good. I'm not sure what I want to do with this not external, but a hard drive bay right here. Maybe I want to move that to the W71DS. Maybe. But hey, this looks good. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and more videos coming soon.